When pondering what I was going to talk to about today, I was thinking about what music I like. So currently I'm listening to quite a lot of dubstep. I didn't like dubstep, but now I like dubstep. And I'm not sure how that transition happened. But looking back at what I used to listen to, it appears there's some sort of pattern going on. So when people say that look at the friends you're with now, you will become them in a year's time, I can kind of understand why people say that. When I was 13, I had a friend whose name was Kane, and he looked like Eminem. And so he listened to Eminem. And I think I wanted to be cool and be awesome like him, so I bought the Marshall Mathers LP and I loved it. If I was to hear it today, probably wouldn't love it so much. But at the time, it was a dog's bollocks. And when I was 17, 18, I got involved in a rock band, and they'd play at a club, and I'd go and it'd be awesome, and I'd be like, yeah! But they played a lot of 80s covers, so I found that I tend to listen to a lot of AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Poison, and I still love them today. But I think the only reason why I listened to them was because it's what the band played, and so I listened to it so I could fit in. And then I went through my gothic rock phase. Not really gothic rock, kind of Finnish gothic rock like him and the Rasmus. And then all stuff a little bit more harder like Turbo Negro, and loved CKY. None of my friends liked this, so I'm unsure how I managed to find this music and how I managed to get onto this bandwagon. Because whenever I discussed it with my friends, they thought I was weird. So it became this little secret. I'd have band t-shirts, but I'd only wear them at home when I knew no one would come round. And I would play it quite loud, but not loud enough that my family would know what I was listening to. And so I'm unsure what happened to that. I must have grown out of it. And then don't even get me started about my early 20s. I lived with performing arts students. They all went to a musical theatre performing arts school. And so instead of coming home and popping on your Rihanna and having a wee boogie, no, it would be things like Rent and Avenue Q and Les Mis. I really enjoy musicals. I was brought up with musicals. My grandparents are big Les Mis fans. I don't come home and do that anymore. I don't chill out while listening to the soundtrack of Grease. So I think it is true what they say, that you like the music that your friends like. It's kind of very subconscious. If I hadn't been friends with who I was friends with then, I never would have listened to them, and so I wouldn't know if I liked them or not. It's hard. It's hard to work out what you like yourself or what you like because you're influenced by people or TV. And that's what our lives have become. It takes one person to introduce a new cultural aspect to your group, and it seems that everyone gets in on it. Also, is there any bands that you have listened to or types of music you've listened to because your friends had listened to and now you won't be caught dead listening to? I'm sure there's heaps. I'm sure there's millions. I would love to hear what you have to say, because it means that someone's actually watched the video and that someone actually wants to listen to me. So if you like my video, please subscribe and please like, and I will come up with some awesome stuff later. So I like dubstep. I think that's where I was going with that whole rant.